guys, how are you? How are you doing? This is Gakoi Weriri, Real Estate Demystified. I post clips on a weekly basis on YouTube, clips relating to everything real estate. And the main purpose and the intention of this show is usually to educate, inform everybody who's willing either to start the journey of real estate or actually who is already on the journey and would like to, know things beforehand, who would like to get definitions of stuff, because this video I'm posting today is about definitions of stuff, definitions of some words that we use in real estate, whether we use them marketing, or we use them in our brochures, they're written in our brochures, or even when you visit maybe an ongoing project, you will actually be told, or you will hear that the people, the project managers, the sales people, the developer, everybody speaking these words, so that you can know what these words mean. That's what this video today is about. However, the other videos that I have done before, I have done videos on off-plan projects, ongoing projects, show house, value addition. If you have not watched these videos, please go back, watch them, subscribe to this channel, see, listen, ask questions. At the end of every clip, there's usually just a small part there that says my contact and my email address, right? So today, as I said before, we're going to be describing a few words. I'm going to be giving you meanings of what these words mean, because you will hear them often once you start this journey, and or you have heard of them and maybe you doubt what they mean. So the first word I wanted us to learn about today is provision. The word provision. When you visit projects, you will actually hear we are giving you provision of an inverter. We'll give provision for a washing machine. What do they actually mean? This means that the developer or the person who is doing this project will actually give you a service or access to a service, but not complete it fully. This is what, for instance, this is what I mean. If you're buying a house and they tell you there's a provision for a washing machine, what it means is that they have done all the plumbing, they have done all the piping for water that is necessary. They have even put a place where you can drain water from the washing machine. So they've given you the inlet for the water and the outlet for the water, where you can come and actually connect your washing machine. And when you come in and when you move in, all you will need to do is connect. You will not need to bring a plumber. That provision has already been made. Like in our project in Oyster Pearl, General Mathenge, we have a utility area, which is something I will describe as we move on, which we have a utility area. And this, you see this small point you're seeing here? That point is the outlet and inlet for a washing machine. So when you come in, you just connect. There's something else that could be a provision. Still at General Mathenge, Oyster Pearl, we have duplex units. Duplex units, these are units that have 2 floors. We have a provision for an inside lift. This is allowing anybody to just enter. If you're on the lower floor, you can go to the upper floor without necessarily using a staircase. This might be necessary for people who have maybe somebody who uses a wheelchair in the house and their bedroom is on the top floor, or they are on the top floor and they want to come to the lower floor. Whatever the reason is, but instead of them, you've provided them with an internal lift just near the staircase. Actually, when you look at this photo that I have put right now, when you look at this photo, you will see that there's a staircase part. That is the staircase part. And then just near the staircase, we have provisions for an inside lift. So that means that we are not going to give you the lift. It also means that we are not going to install it prior to your purchase. Provisions are something that are an option. They are an option to you. You've just been given access to it, but whether you use it or not is actually up to you, because we just want to make sure that if you want that service, there is nothing in the construction, there is nothing in the structure that prevents you from either having the washing machine or prevents you from having the inside lift. That's a provision. The second word that we want to describe today is DSQ. Now, the DSQ means, because you hear, I'm sure you hear, we are selling 3 bedrooms unit with a DSQ. What does a DSQ mean? A DSQ refers to a detached staff quarter. So a detached staff quarter is actually the servants' place where they sleep, where they take their shower, and where they store their stuff. When it's a DSQ, it's detached. That means that there is a separate entrance for the person and for your staff who is living in the DSQ. They do not need to access your main house in order to go to where they live or where they sleep. It means that this place is detached from the house, even if that house is an apartment. So if there is no separate entrance for your staff, but there's a place you give them to sleep, or there's a place you use as the staff quarter, it is no longer a DSQ, it is just an SQ, because the D there signifies that that apartment has a detached unit that is used as a staff quarter. In General Matenge still, we have a DSQ. This is, you see this entrance, this is the wooden main entrance into the house. Then this is the entrance into the DSQ area. In most cases, the DSQ area is usually very close to the utility area. And the utility area is the word number 3 that I am going to be describing. Utility area is a space. It is a space that has been provided within your unit that facilitates household chores. So it is a place where you wash your clothes, iron your clothes, fold your clothes. If it is big enough, it has a second kitchen where you can do your cooking. It has a splash area where a lot of water work is done, and you can pour water without actually feeling like you're making the rest of the house dirty, because it is created to handle that kind of service. It is also where if there is a provision like the one I showed you for washing machine, that is where the washing machine will be. If you want a place where you can air your clothes, that is where the airing lines will be. So that is the utility area. It usually comes with a lot of provisions because every utility area is used depending on the owner. So that area where all those chores happen is called a utility area. The fourth thing that we will describe today is the word features. Now, you mostly see this in a brochure. You mostly see this when you're given a brochure or a marketing material, that these are the features of the project. Now, features usually refers to characteristics of the house, characteristics of the land that you're intending to buy, or characteristics of the office. In most cases, characteristics and features are usually internal. They're usually internal. They're usually for the inside of the unit. For instance, if you want to know, maybe this is a feature, when we say that we have a fitted kitchen, that's a feature. In General Matenge, the kitchen is fitted. It comes with a cooker, it comes with a microwave, it comes with an exhaust just to suck in everything because it's an apartment. So this is what I'm talking about. You can see this is the cooker, this is the oven, this is the microwave, and that is the exhaust. That's a feature. The kitchen also comes in with all the cabinetry done. That is, you have storage space everywhere. You have a pantry area. That's a feature. Maybe there are very big balconies and very big verandas. That's a feature. The glass sliding windows are also features. The archways that you see, or the long corridors that have very beautiful features, all those are features. Features are the characteristics of a house. When you talk of land, maybe that piece of land has a pond, or it has a lake or a river, or it has even maybe a small forest somewhere where there are trees. Those are features because they are characteristics of that land. The slopes and the hills, those are all characteristics of the land. That is what we refer to as features. Maybe in an office space, because when you're buying an office, I had described this earlier on when I was talking about value addition. And we talked about value addition for an office space. I had mentioned that. If you have not watched that, please kindly go back. So I was talking about office space, I told you that when you're buying office space, you should not expect that the office space will be done to the T. They will actually not do the tiling. They may not do even the color for the walls. They might not do that. But there are features. The features include maybe large windows on all the 4 walls. You have large windows, hence magnificent view. That's a feature. That's a feature of the office. And maybe they've even provided on one corner a kitchenette where you can use as a kitchenette or a kitchenette, whatever, however you pronounce it, where you can cook for your staff or cook for your visitors. Maybe they have even done something for the reception area, and there's a certain feature. Maybe they've already given you a permanent reception desk. They've already maybe given you a good feature wall where you can put your logos, and you can put maybe the TV, or you can put whatever it is that you intend to do with the office. Those are features, characteristics of the house or the land or the office. Now, the next word that I'm going to describe is it's closely used with features, but they actually do not refer to the same thing. This word is amenities. Amenities. People use them very closely with features, and sometimes you get features and amenities together. But when features refer to characteristics of the house, land, or office, amenities refer to the monetary or non-monetary benefits you get from purchasing an office space, land, or a house. Now, monetary meaning that you may have to pay for that benefit. Non-monetary, you may not have to pay. Now, for instance, at Oyster Pearl, yes, I am mentioning Oyster Pearl a lot because it is one of the projects that we are running with currently, and it is a really, really good project. We have 13 floors. We have 2 blocks with 13 floors, and for those 2 blocks, we have provided 3 lifts. Those lifts are amenities, and they are amenities you do not have to pay for. You do not have to. If you're buying something on the 8th floor, you won't have to tell the developer, "I'm on the 8th floor, so give me a lift." It's already there. It's a benefit that you have gotten that you do not have to pay for. If we're giving maybe swimming pools, now we may give a swimming pool, and I'm not talking about General Mathenge right now, because the General Mathenge, when you give a swimming pool, probabilities of charging are very low. But there are projects where you will get maybe a community center, and it is offering a swimming area, a gym, but these services you have to pay for. When you use, either you have to become a member, or you have to, whenever you go and access the service, maybe you have to make a small payment so that they can facilitate the management and the maintenance of those amenities. So amenities are the benefits you get because you have purchased. Things like what? Things like boreholes, things like access controls, things like what other amenities do you get? You get a lot of amenities. You get a lot of amenities within. By the way, amenities can also be found outside of the project. If the project is located in a very prime area, and maybe you're near a highway, you're near a shopping mall, you're near schools that are of high demand and high quality, those are referred to as amenities, because this project or the development has put you in a position where you can access these social amenities better than people who live far away from them. It is an added benefit, and you will see that when the prices of these specific developments are coming up, developments that are near social amenities that are beneficial to people, that improve people's lifestyles, they will price it higher because of those amenities, as much as the development does not own those amenities. But because of where it is located, you as a client, you as a buyer, benefit from what you get from the mall, from the schools, from the churches, from the entertainment areas, and that means that the price may go higher for developments that are near amenities. All right, so I hope that I have given you the difference between features and amenities. I hope now you know why we say DSQ instead of just an SQ, because of the detachment factor. I hope now you know what we mean when we say provision, so that you do not expect that we will actually do the whole thing, or it will actually be done for you, that you will, when we say provisions of a lift, you expect that when you walk in, there'll be a lift inside your unit, inside your duplex. No. And now you also know what a utility area is. These are just 5 words, and it's not, I'm not even saying that you don't know them. You actually do. These are just 5 phrases that I used just to make sure it's clear for everybody. So I will be doing this and describing some words so that you can actually understand what we're talking about. I will post another 5 words next time. All right, so thank you so much, you guys, for joining. Thank you so much for subscribing. Thank you so much for being with me. Thank you for liking, for sharing. Thank you for those people who are reaching out. I really appreciate it. If you're watching this and you haven't subscribed yet, please hit the subscribe button, share, follow. Always look out for the videos. I post videos on a weekly basis and mostly on Fridays. All right. So this is Gakoi Waireri, Real Estate Demystified. Be aware, keep learning, and God bless you. Bye-bye.